2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Royal Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Yes, but they certainly have to make the most of every moment they get, because there'll be very few today. Fire up. This is a big rivalry, this one. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Little bird.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. The dreaded shove. Always hurts on the greens. This next putt is for bogey. Well, that's not the most positive of starts. Getting underway over par.
Yeah, well, you're used to making bogeys a lot, Luke. This player is not. I think that there'll be birdies to come, no doubt about it.
Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Needs this one to kick right. Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be...
That's frustrating. This is a par putt. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Well, now let's see if we can get some more insight on this week's venue. John, what have you been seeing here at Lachlan Crossing that players may want to keep their mind on this week?
Well, Luke, one thing I've been seeing, this is a classic Scottish links layout. Giant fairways and greens, and some of these greens are shared greens, so a couple holes using the same green, which is kind of a hallmark of some of these old Scottish courses. These links fairways are rugged, to say the least. Hard to tell where some of these shots will end up after they come off the club face because of the undulation in the fairways. One other thing to be aware of is the pot bunkers. There are some really small ones out there as well, and they can be very sneaky. You never know where they might pop up. Luke, I love being in Scotland, love breathing in that crisp Atlantic air. Can't wait to see what happens on the course this week.
A par putt awaits. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
Time to step into the bunker now. Oh! We could see the focus on their face when they were standing over it. Excellent concentration. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Well, that's a handy shot. Now just 1 over par. Going with a 3-wood here. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Yeah, nicely played. This would be a good putt to make to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. That's a clever play, that one. Moving up a leaderboard and ahead of their rival. And let's have one more look at that shot.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Yeah, that's well judged. And back to the course for the live action. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no. What a shot from that nasty lie. I should be proud of that.
And this putt to move into the top 5. Tracking. That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. He finds himself currently tied for 5th. Here we are at Lachlan Crossing, the 6th hole. It's one of those par 5s. It just feels like it's a tad too far to reach into.
It is, especially when it's going into the prevailing wind, which is how this hole was designed. Go ahead and just bail out to the right. Avoid those bunkers completely. Then you can go ahead and lay up once again out to the right-hand side. Don't challenge the bunkers. It's not worth it. Not unless you know for a fact you can get on in 2. From there, you're going to have a nice, simple pitch shot from, oh, I don't know, 80, 90, 100 yards to a green. Fairly undulating, but still just begging to be birdied.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. And this putt to move into 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Yes, they've made it. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. Time to play one of the one-shotters. That's not the shot they're after.
Coming up.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Bit quick in the stroke, that looked pulled. This one for bogey. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. That should find the cut stuff. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Lining up now, this shot from the fairway bunker. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful out of the sand. Time for the second shot at the 8th. This looks to be heading to the green. A quality shot, that. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. This has eyes for the hole. That'll sting a bit. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. That's a good putt to make, that one. Currently 1 under for the day. Teeing off now on the 9th hole. And now to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
This putt is of 9 feet. It's on a good line. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. So, Rich, 9 holes in the books. What do you make of the performance so far in this rivalry?
Well, they are doing better than their rivals, so that's good news. But there still is lots of golf to play. Should provide us for an entertaining week, that's for sure.
Nicely done. This shot from around 210 yards. Currently a shot off the lead. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is a 12-footer here. This for a birdie run.
Ouch, that hurts. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert?
Wondering if it was nerves that came into the equation there, being just one off the lead.
Getting ready to play their third. Yeah, that was silky smooth out of the sand. Good shot. Let's take a look at the current standings. The 11th hole at Lachlan Crossing is a strong par 4, 470 plus yards from the back tees, and there's plenty to contend with, Rich.
Look, just that one menacing bunker right in the middle of the fairway that's going to drive you crazy as a player. However, you miss it. Now you got a second shot with, funny enough, no bunkers on the green. It's got a lot of undulation to it, especially on the front right part of it, so you can't afford to miss it there. Anything missing out to the left, though, just fine, my friend.
Looks to be making tough work of this hole. This is from miles away. No, that's too bad. An opportunity to make their par. And there it is. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Wonderfully played. Sitting at 2 under par, currently in 4th position. This should play. That was a bit of a miscue.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been handling a lot of greens today.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Judging it beautifully.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, so close. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee. Looks like they put a good pass on that one. Sitting at 2 under, currently tied for 5th place. Heading towards the rough, this one. Setting up in some very deep rough. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. Well, that's a bit disappointing. 4 feet to the cup.
He's got this for his part.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Midway through the closing 9 here at Lachlan Crossing. This 14th hole is a par 4 over 450 yards.
Once again, Luke, just another gem of a hole. Massive bunker out there in the center of the fairway, but for most players, it's not going to come into play. Anything down just the right-hand side of this fairway is ideally placed. The second shot, you got to clear, I don't know, a lot of beach there to a green that's probably got more undulation than any other one on this golf course. A massive green, lots of opportunities to do good, but also a lot of opportunities to do some bad.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it? This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, that's wonderfully played out of the sand. And here we are with the third shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. He has this putt to save his par. This looks good. That's a disappointing stroke. That's a push. And this one will be for bogey. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That should find the fairway.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
A good look at a birdie here.
Better than most.
Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. To the top 5 he goes. And now to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That's a high quality recovery shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. That might be one club too many. Oh, well played. Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for third. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Par putt coming up here. That's well holed. He's currently tied for 6th. This hole is a par 4. That's tidy. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. Just 2 shots behind. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, stop it. What a shot. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th.
Looks good.
And that will drop in for a birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Second shot here on the 17th. That's some good golf right there. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. And after a birdie at the last, we'll take the honour on the hole. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
Going with the 7. This one might need to get down a little. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Blame the caddy.
Getting ready to play their third. Just a stroke behind the leader. Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Great touch.
The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. At the close of today's play, this person finds himself in 5th place.
Top 5, never a bad spot to be in, but as good as this player is, I know they're looking for better.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.